Oh my goodness, hello everyone. I have missed you so much and I'm sorry I'm so excited, but I'm just happy to be back. And you probably think I'm crazy. You're probably not wrong about that. But as some of you know, I just got back from Miss Texas, and although I did not come back with a new title, I did come back with a new vision and perspective towards life and a new passion and desire to inspire. Wow, that rhymed really well. So I think I'm just gonna stop rambling and get on with this video. So I want to talk to you all about dreams and visions for our future, which I think are wonderful things to have because they can inspire us, they can keep us motivated, they can even help us take risks in our lives. But the question is, what happens when you don't achieve your dreams? What happens when you wake up and you realize you haven't done the things you thought you hoped you would? I have so many unfulfilled dreams that cause me to oftentimes feel pain and feel like a failure. So I constantly have to remind myself that I should be happy and aware of the fact that I'm exactly where I am meant to be. And if we think about it, we ultimately become what we repeatedly do. I have learned that growth happens when what you know changes your life. Sometimes we feel that things are never changing, but when you stop and look back, you're gonna notice that everything is different. And that is the power of being consistent. I am constantly telling y'all that with persistence, consistency, and faith, anything is possible, right? So I want to share 8 little things that I do in order to practice acceptance and in order to bring more happiness into my everyday life. So let's go on. Number 1, always express your love without reservations. Love is a verb, so let's act on it. What do I mean by this? Today, be the reason someone feels immensely loved and needed. Give your love away as if your life depended on it. I may sound ridiculous to you, but trust me, a few years from now, people may not remember the things you said, what you were wearing. They may not even remember your name. But you know what they will remember? How you made them feel and the positive memories that you gave them. The true impact we make on people depends on the time and attention you spend helping and teaching others, caring for those who might have less, supporting those individuals who are striving, and tolerating the people who think differently than you. These actions are full expressions of love. Number 2, protect your truth. Many people prefer gentle lies than hard truths. Make no mistake, because in the end, it is better to be hurt by the truth than comforted by a lie, especially if the lie is tied to your identity in any way. So stop trying to be what they like and just be who you are. Number 3, less is more. We've all heard this phrase at some point in our lives. So what do I mean by less is more? Instead of adding, improve your life by subtracting. Get rid of unnecessary clutter, negative influences, and toxic relationships. There is a humongous difference between what you want and what you need. There are things in your life that might be excessive, and there's also things that are essential. So know the difference. Number 4, happiness is not the absence of your problems. Don't get confused. Happiness is the ability to deal with your problems. Raise your inner strength and positivity because you are in charge of how you react to people and events in your life. My advice, talk about your blessings more than you talk about your problems. Just because you're struggling doesn't mean you're failing. So remember, every great success requires some sort of struggle to get there. Número 5, exercise your integrity. Living with integrity means not settling for less than what you are capable of. Communicate clearly. Speak your truth even when others judge you for it. Behave in ways that are in harmony with your morals and your values. Make choices based on what you believe and not what other people believe. And last but not least, always do the right thing. even if it's hard and even when no one else is going to notice. Number 6, replace judgment with encouragement. No one really knows how they will react in a certain situation until they're actually living through that situation. Yes, it is very easy to judge someone else's actions based on what you assume your actions would be if you were in their shoes. In all honesty, we tend to judge others by their actions and ourselves by our ideals. Remember that when we judge another person, it says nothing about that person, but it does say everything about our own need to be critical. We have enough critics in this world, so stop being judgmental and start being an encourager. Number 7, do not allow old choices to make you. You don't get to decide when the world might hurt you, but you do have control over who and what hurts you. After all, who we become depends on who and what we surround ourselves with. So stop settling for relationships and situations that have proven to be unworthy. Be the hero of your life, not the victim. You may not be able to control every circumstance in your life, but you can definitely decide not to continuously be reduced by the same ones. Last but not least, number 8, this too shall pass. Over the course of my life, I finally came to understanding what this means. Things will happen that we may not always understand, but maybe that's how it's meant to be. We are not supposed to understand it all. Maybe we're just supposed to have faith and accept it and let it happen. Give it your best and just let it be. Positive things happen in your life when you emotionally distance yourself from the negative things. So stop holding on to the things that hurt you and start making room for what feels right. Don't let what is out of your control interfere with all of the things that you can control, because this too shall pass. This was sort of a lengthy video, I know, but I hope you enjoyed it. And last thing is, I want to challenge you to go out there, dream boldly and dangerously, and find the strength to accept the troubles you cannot change. Be wise with your decisions, be happy, and always be extra kind to yourself and others. I don't want to end this video with the usual, like, subscribe, comment below, follow me, this, da. No, I just have 3 things to say. Number 1, I love you all. Number 2, I am always here to listen or to give advice. I am no expert, but I like to spread love and compassion as much as I can. And number 3, God bless.